A year passed since Sisa told me about magical birds. Sisa, our housekeeper, said that if I sat beside the window facing the sea without moving for hours on end, a bird would come, sit on my head, and nest there.
There was no bird at all. Sometimes, when the waiting is strong, the bird doesn't come. Then one day, if you're patient enough, but nearing the end of your patience, it will appear. Sometimes, the bird takes a long time to come because it comes from a long way and the journey is troublesome. So long that even as it flies to you, its limbs grow and its feathers lengthen, aging in its flight. Some of them start as young birds and get to their destination already adult and mature.
Don't they ever turn back from getting tired?
Some come over a wide sea. Some in a storm.
My talk with Sisa about the magical birds was unforgettable. With my idle time, curiosity, and longing for the bird, I oftentimes think about it. Sometimes, the bird would be white-gray markings, like a dove, but larger. Other times, it would be a bright blue like that of kingfishers, brilliant and elusive. The lone flash of color in the black of the night. Sometimes, it was silver with red markings at the tips of its wings and tail with red feet, but half blind. It would circle endlessly above the house and higher, searching for me, uttering a forlorn cry, and never finding me, would leave again. At night, I thought it came in the guise of a bat, gliding strongly among the palms, or it was invisible like the wind, and entered dead blind into the bamboo house, slapping against the sawali. Sometimes, as I dove into the water, then turned to float on my back, I imagined the shadow of a wide-winged white bird following me, beckoning me out of the water and onto the house, so that I might sit there and await its imperative arrival. The shadow of the bird would be a cool cloud over my body. At times, in my sleep, I would feel the clasp of its claws on my hip, its weight pressing me closer to the mat, its tail fanning my backside.
Anak, hurry up and go to the town now. Finish what your father asked you to do, then come straight home.
Father, they're here. Sisa? Sisa?
Sisa did not meet me at the door clutching at her skirt as she usually did when I got back from town, asking questions about how the trip was and what I saw, or if what she had asked me to buy I had bought.
They won't need my help anymore. I would go for a swim in the sea later and watch fishermen prepare their nets and boats. Sisa! Sisa? Open the door. I'm back from town. I need my towels. What are you doing in there?
Go away! I'm making a nest.
A nest? Where?
Here in the room.
With what are you building a nest? Straw?
People's clothes and blankets.
Let me in. I want to see. Let me in.
When I opened the door, I was half expecting to be confronted by the presence of something. Something that has long been expected and had finally arrived. But there's nothing else. I could see no one. There was only Sisa smiling at me with strange, sharp eyes. I came to realize that even as I did not see the one who had arrived, it was there in the room. And it was eyeing me curiously, questioning my impertinent presence.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner when a bird, bird, bird. When a bird is a winner when a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. When the bird is a winner when a bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. When the bird is a winner when a bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is a winner when a bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner.
Don't they ever turn back from getting tired? Feel na feel ko na. Don't they ever turn back from getting tired? Sometimes the bird takes a long time to come because it comes from a long way. Sabi mo, memorize mo na. Nag-practice eh. Sometimes, the bird takes a long time to come because you don't know. Honestly, you don't know. Some of them start as young birds and get to their destination already adult and mature.
But there's nothing else. I could see no one. There was only Sisa smiling at me.
Go away! I'm making a nest.
I would go for a swim. I would go for a swim later. Starva, sorry. I would go for a swim in the sea later and watch a fishermen prepare their nets and boats.
Anak, hurry up and go to the town now. Finish what your father asked you to do, then come straight home.
I would go for a swim. Isa pa. I would go for a swim. Last. I would go for a swim later in the sea and watch fishermen prepare their boats and nets. Nagkutal ako eh. Isa pa. Dago! I would swim. Last. I would go for a swim. I would go for a swim in the sea later and watch fishermen prepare their nets and boats.
bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. The bird's the winner when a bird, bird, the bird, the winner when a bird, 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 the bird, the winner when a bird, 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 the bird, the winner when a bird, 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 the bird, the winner when a bird, 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 the bird, the winner when a don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody's talking about the bird, when a bird.
3, 2, 1, recording, action. Tapos yung doon sa kabila, hindi. Nakala ko yung mukha mo ang... Shock siya, di ba?
Opo. Nalagod na nilalawas na. Mahirap eh. Ito po, nag-front bench. Parang nalilito ka ng una, tapos bigla parang understanding.